Hey, g'day folks, how are you? Juddy here. Guess what? I'm still doing my chain and stuff. I had a notification on my phone, post office, 2 days in a row. If my postie was a decent postie, I wouldn't have to go to the post office, but unfortunately Australia Post don't listen to my complaints, and that's after working in the post myself. I know how important it is to look after your customers. A simple honk of the horn and you know, just wait 30 seconds. They don't even attempt to deliver parcels to me out here. Yeah, so that's my little gripe. Anyway, I'm not going to complain because I sent my complaint to Australia Post, and yeah, when they do leave a parcel, the funny thing is, I put my letterbox up on the road to make it easy for the postie to deliver mail, so they didn't have to go out of their way. And so when they do leave a parcel, which the other day they did, after I asked them not to, they just leave it at the foot of the letterbox on the side of the road. You know, anyone can pick it up. You know, you're talking about $100 parcel. Yeah, they don't care. You know, I've complained to the post office themselves. That's not our problem, mate. You know, we live in a rural area. You know, I don't care anymore. Because if one of my parcels goes missing, it's on their head. Anyway, so happy days. Okay, one of these days I'm going to get a tripod. I need to get a tripod. Somebody please put in the comments, would you get a bloody tripod, mate? Please excuse my wind chimes today. It's a little windy. Get that. Piece of wood. Ow. Splinter. I got the round bit so I wouldn't get a splinter. Okay, that looks about right, I think. Okay, so that gives you a view of what I'm working on. Okay, so where'd we get to yesterday? I'll show you where we got to yesterday. Fellas, broke it. I wasn't happy with myself, but in saying that, like, it's rather cheap cast. You know, like, I can't really use a grinder with an O-ring chain because it's going to melt the rubber, isn't it? So anyway, so this is a on the track. This is an on the track chain breaker. I think I paid 25 bucks or something from MX store. Yeah, I wasn't happy. I had to go into town last night. Yesterday I went into AMX and bought this chain breaker. Hopefully I have better success with this. As I've moved my wheel forward as far as it'll go. And what I need to do, we're in gear, are we? We're in gear. Okay. Do you like how I put all my bloopers in the film? Because then you can tell I'm an idiot. I like that old mate, I can't think of his name, from Big Rock Moto.
Really?
He does some really silly stuff. But I like how he keeps it in his reach, you know, like it just shows reality. Okay, I'm turning you off and you can go to here. Yeah, so by now you're thinking Juddy's a couple of cans short of a six-pack, isn't he? Maybe a sandwich short of a picnic lunch. Yeah, you could probably think of some pretty colourful words, actually. Yeah. I could have cut it out, couldn't I? Anyway, let's keep moving. Aha! The stand. Okay. Well, you're a bit of a goose, aren't you? Okay, I think we can... Can we leave the front stand on while we take the back stand off? I wonder. If it all goes to hell, you saw it first on Kwakasaki channel. Maybe don't worry about it. Move this front sprocket around. Okay. I've got my wheel moved as far forward as it will go. Okay, so I want to link those two together. Okay. Cool bananas. So let's take this out. And without getting dust on it, we might sit it up on here to take this one off. Okay, let's give it a go. So I'll wind this back there, and then we open sesame. Might have to wind that back a little bit more. Yep, there you go. Didn't have it wound back. Now I like that because it centers itself. It captures the link. Okay, so let's give it a go, hey? So those teeth actually capture that link. Okay. I'm going to try and be a bit more gentle this time. I think I was a little bit over anxious with the other one. I just kept tightening. But I can see clearly I'm on the link. This feels a little bit more solid. I can hear it. There it goes there. This feels a little bit more solid than the other one. I had no feedback with the other one. I think the other one's sort of for when you go off-road. I think it's an emergency chain breaker. Okay, let's try that. I think it pushed through. Okay, we'll have to go to the next one, won't we? Make sure I haven't lost my thread. No, there it is. go to this one because we want to remove that rear link. It centered itself. No. I'm a bit skew with for some reason. Back to there. Where are we? This one. Oh, better check. I think I've rubbed it off. There's a black mark there. We'll just double check. It'll take 2 seconds. Yeah, so it's that one. Yes. No? No, it's not that one. It's this one. Lucky I double checked. It's that one. So lucky I checked, I nearly cut the wrong link. So with a chain you have to cut 2 links, or you have to cut two rivets to get 1 link off. Yes? So I nearly did the wrong link and I would have felt like a dickhead. Probably could have put 2 joiners in it, but it wouldn't have looked too good on YouTube, would it? Here I am doing a video. Okay, so I like how that centers, and I'll just take the strain, have a look. Okay, yeah. Going to take my time with it this time. Okay, there we go. We got it. We might have to do this one again. go. She's out. Awesome. I like it. So if anybody's interested, it's the whites. I want to remind people, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm just on a learning curve and I'm sharing with you guys. So, I've got our O-rings. I think the chain links came with O-rings. There you go. Oh, yeah, so we can put these O-rings back on here. Probably keep this as a spare link. And the good thing about using the chain breaker is you don't grind the rivets. Oh yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. You know what they say, fake it till you make it. Alright, that's done. This thing hurts my head. So I need a proper head unit for my camera and a tripod. Please remind me in the comments, because I'll just keep forgetting otherwise. So what's the most important thing? Joiner link. Now it did come with a joiner link, where the other, what's this little bit of grease by the looks of it? A little pouch of grease to grease it up with. Okay, I get you. So I guess we put those O-rings on first. Oh, put them there. So I think this mob was called CZ, I think. So just pack some grease in there. So the whole idea of the O-ring is to hold the grease in so it doesn't wear off. I can put that on there. Actually, I'll wind this through. I need to wind this back a little bit. Oh, that's right. It's stuck. Yeah. Okay, you can do this, Juddy. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. To there. Okay. My back link can go on. Yep. Isn't it good? It comes with their own little grease. I probably wouldn't even have thought of doing this if it hadn't. plenty of grease. And what I might do is throw the excess in behind here. There's a little bit left over. I think it's, throw that in there like so. Okay. Put on our link. Give that a good squeeze. Okay. And then we put the round end towards the little sprocket. As the wheel goes this way. Wrong side, Juddy. This side. Okay. Done. Too easy. Too easy. Now, what I need to do is tighten the chain. Which means I have to loosen off. That's tight enough for the time being. So if anybody realises my bike is a bit dirty, that's just how I roll. I could wash my bike and it'll be dirty the next day, so what's the point? I know some people are saying, it's just laziness, mate, like, but at the end of the day, the more you clean your bike, like like, this is my justification for it. They say justification is the same as masturbation. You're only screwing yourself. But I believe that the nice covering of dirt protects the bike from rust. That's my excuse, and I'm going to stick to it. Okay, so this part of the build, this is what I'm actually filming for, is this. I got myself a B&B Off-Road Engineering, and they call it a case saver. So this is for mugs like me who don't maintain their bike as much as they should. Being a commuter, I know I should be maintaining it like at least once a week, and I try to stick to that schedule. It's usually when it rains, I'll lube the chain if it rains. Anyway, let's see how this goes on. So this came with three bolts, one long and two shorter than the other. 3 spacers, one long and two shorter than the other, and 3 washers. Now what I'm interested in is how this is going to work with this. And I've got my doubts whether it's going to work. But does this come off and go onto this? I'm not sure. It's different height. So this of course is my speedo. So I don't know. This was marketed for KLR to 2021. Now the 2021 model had the speedo on here, I do believe. If not, I could be selling it to you if you own a KLR. Alright. But let's see how this goes. I looked online. There's no instructions for this. I looked on YouTube, no instructions that I could find anyway. So I assume the speedo bolts to this. I know assumptions well, that's exactly what they are, assumptions. I don't know whether it's going to work or not though. And maybe this is something why I couldn't find anything. Maybe it's like a speedo delete. It's not going to fit. So I'm going to return this to B&B. I guess it was a good idea. What a bummer. The only way it would fit is if I cut this piece out here, but then I've still got my speedo sensors not going to go on. Oh well, it was worth a try. I guess now you guys know that this is not applicable to a 2021 and above. What a shame. Happy with this tool from AMX. AMX are pretty they're pretty groovy. They're putting a barbecue on, I think it's first Thursday of every month. for putting a barbecue on. Where's all my bits and me pieces? So, in conclusion, the B&B Off-Road Engineering Case Saver does not fit the 3rd gen. Does not fit the 3rd gen KLR, simply because this is fucked.